Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for 22 News at Noon. I'm Rich Teddemer. The monkey saga at Forest Park Zoo continues. Zoo officials are still trying to recapture the monkey that escaped from his enclosure on Tuesday. 22 News reporter Matt Caron is live inside Forest Park with the latest.
Potentially some great news here at the Forest Park Zoo in Springfield. Just moments ago, we saw Dizzy the monkey jump down from the tree canopy that he was in and onto the top of the monkey enclosure. Again, this just happened moments ago. Dizzy the monkey jumped onto the top of the monkey enclosure where there are also other monkeys, and it is believed that he is closer than ever to being returned to his natural habitat. Right now, there's a Springfield police officer who is here. There are zoo officials both outside of the zoo's perimeter and inside, running inside the zoo's perimeter. And nearby to this monkey enclosure is a children's playground. People have been gathering here throughout the morning, and they have been here trying to watch and get a glimpse of Dizzy and what exactly is happening. We're told by Darlene Blaney, she's the business manager of the zoo, that Dizzy does not pose a threat to the public. He's a 12-pound monkey. He has an instinct and knows where his home is. He knows where his territory is, and he's just trying to get back home, get back inside. The problem is that he's been scared. In order for Dizzy to return back home, he needs to feel that he's safe and secure. So they're asking people to stay very quiet, to not make any sudden movements. That's why we're speaking with a whisper. And if all that can be done, then there's a chance that Dizzy will return back to his home. Now, they were shooting at Dizzy with a mild tranquilizer gun a little bit earlier, trying to make Dizzy dizzy so that he would become more approachable, he would become a little lethargic, and they'd be able to return him to his home. But that was a last resort, so if they didn't have to tranquilize him, they weren't going to do it. So Dizzy, as we said just moments ago, jumped back onto the top of that monkey enclosure, and it's unclear whether he's inside his habitat now or whether zoo officials are chasing him around inside of the park. But this is quite the scene, everybody. This is a more than 24-hour operation where they've been trying to capture Dizzy the monkey. He's been swinging from treetop to treetop. He's been seen about a half a mile away from the Forest Park Zoo, and now he's he was just a couple minutes ago on the top of a tree just next to the zoo's fence. And then he came down and he jumped back on top of that monkey perimeter. Last night, they lit up his enclosure so he could see it a little bit better. And they have apricots, which are a fruit and one of his favorite fruits, inside of that monkey enclosure. Just take a listen. You can hear a pin drop here at the Forest Park Zoo, and that's a testament to the job that zoo officials are doing to keep everybody quiet. It's a testament to the job that families and the public are doing. Even the kids who were playing on this playground moments ago, most of them knew what was happening, and they kept quiet for this very reason. They want Dizzy back home. Again, a 12-pound monkey poses no threat to the public. He jumped from the tree onto the monkey enclosure, and we're just trying to look through the fence now to see if we can get a glimpse of him, to see if we could see what exactly is happening. Darlene Blaney, the business manager, she's had eyes on this monkey all morning long. And she just went inside the Forest Park Zoo. She was running around. So just a hunch here, just a feeling, but we're going to have an update very shortly on Dizzy the monkey. What we can tell you right now is that people here in the park are being very quiet. We're waiting, we're anticipating some sort of news here. The plan was to use a mild sedative or tranquilizer dart to make Dizzy a little dizzy. They didn't want to do that unless they had to. We should also mention that there's been a couple instances here where Dizzy's been frightened. There was a teenager who he was about to go back in his monkey enclosure yesterday, and one of the teenagers here who had gathered to watch what was happening through his baseball cap, his hat, towards Dizzy in his direction. It scared him, it spooked him. He went back up in the tree. But definitely a lot of good news here at the Forest Park Zoo today. He was seen as far away as a half a mile away, and now he's back. Possibly not in his enclosure, but he's back just outside the zoo's perimeter, just inside the fence. He jumped back onto that monkey enclosure. And that's what we can tell you right now as we're reporting live from the Forest Park Zoo in Springfield. Again, just moments away from what could be a pretty important update. No threat to the public. Dizzy the monkey. As we watch and we wait. We watch and we wait. We're hearing now, and this is all unconfirmed, we're overhearing things. But what we've heard is that Dizzy possibly could be in a tree on the other side of the monkey enclosure. So that's the newest information that we have. Dizzy could be in a tree on the other side of the monkey enclosure. We're going to continue to follow this story. Of course, we'll bring you any new information that we get, both on air and online at wwlp.com. Reporting live for now inside the Forest Park Zoo in Springfield, Matt Caron, 22 News.
Now, before we get to that, Matt doing his best golfer's voice right there with that play-by-play. An excellent job by Matt to keep us up to date on what's going on with Dizzy, and we'll go back to Forest Park as soon as we get more information. But Matt did a great job because he had to be quiet because they didn't want to scare Dizzy away. So good job by Matt Caron. We'll check in a little bit later on. It looks like Dizzy's very close to getting back home.